All right, I am Handsome. I'd like to thank you for giving me a day and time. A lot of people haven't. A lot of girls, it's okay. Still here for you. So what we're going to do today is we are going to replace the light seals on this Minolta X-700. If you don't know, light seals are going to be the foam on the inside that stops light penetrating through the back, hitting your film. And you can see all this good old stuff here and this stuff in here that just is deteriorating just over time, you know. Pretty common in a film camera if you pick up at a thrift store or anything like that. Really quick before we get into this, I'm going to give you a couple of fun facts on the X-700. X-700 was actually came out in 1981, which is pretty cool. Thing's older than me. It actually won Camera of the Year in 1981, which is a huge thing, especially back in the day. And this was the last manual focus camera ever made before Minolta transitioned over to autofocus. And that first autofocus film camera was the X-700 Maxim. If y'all are 40 and older, you probably remember that. That was a weird day and age. So let's get into it. But before that, you know how I like to start with tools of the trade. Blah. So first and foremost, you got your curved scraper, trusty. Then we're gonna have the straight scraper. That's what it does, straight scrape. You got your wooden scraper. Then we're gonna have the backup to the wooden scraper, the metal scraper. It's that MS. Yeah, I mean, and you're gonna have your backup curved tweezers. You gotta have a backup pair and a main pair. Remember, you can't get this stuff on flex cables and digital cameras and other places and nooks and crannies and gears and other film cameras because it will damage some stuff. Alrighty, let's get into this 1981 beauty. Alright, so first and foremost, we are going to pull up this rewind knob just like that. And you're going to pull up and push down. Oh, no, you heard it. I'm going to show you from another angle. Boom. All right. And one thing I like to do is take off the film door for easier scrapage. You're going to be doing a lot of scraping. You're scraping all the time. So the way you do that is you go to the film door on the hinge of the camera and the film door. There is a lever right here. And you're going to pull that lever down. It's spring loaded. See how that one does? And then you're going to remove and take off. All right. So you can set that anywhere. We're going to be coming back to that anyways. So as you can see, this is a dirty job. But on the X-700 and a fair amount of these Minolta cameras, it's actually 80, 79% of the time, it's easy to take off the light seals on here because of the way that they do and the material used. So if you grab your backup curved tweezers, don't have the good ones now, this is gonna get messy. So you see how I am scraping. I'm trying to keep it all together as possible because the adhesive they use is still on. There's a piece of adhesive and then there is another piece of whatever before the foam. So you can actually take the adhesive and the foam off a similar way. See? And then the slower you go, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Honestly, could he go all the way? I mean, so trying to keep it together for y'all right now, but this is a huge point in handsome history. I don't think I've ever done that. One time, first try, and I'd like to give myself a round of applause on that one. All right. Mark that one in handsome history. So we're going to grab, yeah, you're going to have to cut that one out there. Damn chair. Nobody need no chair, boy. We're going to try to do the same thing. You're going to get in that corner, and you're going to push up, you know, the stuff I don't do. Holy mackerel. Am I just on a roll? A jelly roll? Wow. So, yep. All right. So we're going to try to do this again right here. Get up in that light so y'all can see. This one's being a little tricky. Kind of like, alright, this one, I think, oh, dang. See how that one just ripped off? But it's like, it's still there. But the streak ends, but I'm satisfied with doing this because it is very satisfying going all the way. All right. Boom, boom. That was super easy, super quick. All right, now let's go to the film door. This is you can do the same thing, a little lighter. I like to use the wood on this one. So one thing you got to remember too is we're going to be replacing this and this line right here. So it is pretty important to remember where these end. To be honest, I've seen them both at the same. I've seen this one here, that one there, this one longer, and I guess, I don't know. They're just different, so I always pay attention to where it stops and starts and ends and all that good stuff. So right here, I'm going to remember the top one, and the reason why I say top is because it's going to be put on the camera like this. So this is the top. So the top is going to be damn near to here. And even if you go all the way here, it's better to go more for coverage than to not have anything, and then light penetrates and then boom, film is destroyed. So this looks like I'm going to push it about right here just for safekeeping. And keep in mind the width of this because we will be cutting that. So let's get to scraping. So this one you really gotta scrape, but right here, if I'm not mistaken, sometimes you can get that bottom adhesive again and keep the streak going as so. Man, I tell you what, boy. Oh man, I'm getting a little too excited. Kind of like I'm 15 again. Okay. this is going pretty good. And as soon as you say something, as soon as you start bragging, you start winning. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. About them Cowboys. Damn, Terry Jones. Fired. You can edit that out. Really. Oh, wow. Got him, coach. Man. Might enter the NBA draft this year. Oh, yeah. You gotta always have your hose. Air hose. Gotta have your air hose, kids. Got to. All right. We're gonna go ahead and just clean that up real quick. With denatured alcohol and a Q-tip. Denatured alcohol. That's how you make great moonshine down here in the South. I love that sound. I don't know why. Lets me know I'm doing a great job. All right, then we are going to get rid of the trash. Give me that garbage. Take out the trash. Yeah, I got a lot of kids, so all my Danny Go fans. All right, then we are going to bring over the white board. And I'm going to constantly re-show this. I know in every light seal one you're going to see this, but just in case I forgot something last time, and nobody likes to be left out, okay? Remember, right angle ruler, plastic or wooden board, life tool, razor, 1.5 from uscamera.com. So remember the width. What we are measuring when we are cutting these light seals is the width. You can see the width. You're going to line up with the width. That's definitely too wide. I think this is good, perfect. Then you are going to put pressure. You're gonna have the blade, 2 fingers, finger on top for your pressure. And you're going to lean up against this. You're not gonna use full force going down. You're just gonna gently push. See, you gotta keep the pressure under pressure. Okay. And it's just one motion. You could go slow or fast, but you're not gonna go too hard. Because remember, you're gonna be using wood or plastic. Let's see if she fits in. Oh my gosh, it's like OJ or Gary Payton. Like a glove. Then we're gonna do that again. Remember, line up. Boom. Pressure. Grab middle finger, thumb, index finger on top, lean up against, go down slowly, and repeat. Let's see if she fits, and I'll be darned. Double OJ and double GP. All right. So remember, we always save seals. All right, saving the seals. Bad dad joke. We're gonna see if I have, that's too wide. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with this. So what I'm doing right now, I just pulled out of my little hidden toy box of seal. I just save seals. I like to save money. I like to reuse things, recycle. I am so green. And then reuse them. So we are going to use the excess pieces here. Here you see they're longer, so that's why I save so much, because you can reuse them. Save the earth, bro. Always like to cut the tip. But handsome, it's wasteful. No, it's not, because the tip, you don't need the tip. Lorena taught us that. So remember, we're going to grab at the top. We're going to place, and this one went all the way there. Remember when we actually scraped, it went all the way to there. Honestly, if you cut it good enough, you can literally set it and press in. This, my friend, is why I love replacing the light seals on an X-700. You can take these out. Boom. And then I like to grab that other piece that I just cut off. Remember, you're going to grab the top. This one went all the way. See that? I messed that one. So sometimes I like to grab it like that. And then place. And what I like to do is, you never cover this. This is the frame counter resetter lever. Sounded funny, but that's what it is. That's what indicates the frame counter to reset after you shoot a roll of film. So if you cover that, the adhesive will stick to it, and then your frame counter will reset, and then you'll come see me, and then yeah, we'll be friends. I like to put it where it starts, and then cut, and then set. And see, I don't like the way it sit. It didn't sit all the way back on where it was supposed to. It sat on the top wall. And if you don't catch that, then you shall have issues. Getting it set in there correctly is key. You don't want the film door, when you check if your light seals are set correctly. We're gonna see if that's good. I don't like the way that felt. So here we go. We're gonna start on this side. I like that side. Remember, grab the tip and separate it from the paper. And then I like to set it in and then set down to the back. Once you get a good strip of it with the adhesive to the back, you can try, see how I got caught right there? Can't get caught. Boom. And then actually it's set so perfectly, but you still stay the width of the opening up. See how it caught upside down right there? So sometimes it only works sometimes. See how that sits nice and clean? Go to where you're stopping the seal. Ding, 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 ding. Lay it down, cut. That's how we used to execute plans and camera repair back in the Dizzy. Boom, that sits in there. You can see now the seal. Ding, 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 and you see it has the gap. You have to leave the gap. You have to. I don't want it. You have to. So, with the film door, I like to eight apples and bananas. This is not a straight cut, so neither is that. I'm just not straight today. Nah, I'm gonna add that one right there, bro. Boom, boom. Make a little indentation, but you notice we're going from this start to that finish, not all the way to the rim. Like a job. So we're gonna go there. Hopefully that was straight enough. Boom. We messed that one up. Maybe that was the wrong side. No. So we're going to use this other piece. Need a little more. And I think it needs a little more. Just like a hair or two. Alright, that's cool. We're going to remove set like so. Then we're going to reuse these. Oh, it's not wide enough. We want it wide. That should be okay. Let's see. Actually, yeah, that's not too bad. Remember this bottom one. Remember what's the bottom is because it's going to sit like this. The bottom one went to about right there for safekeeping, and then the top one went here. So we were probably going to go there, so we'll do that right there. I like to set it in with the paper and then measure it with a pinch. So I have an indentation on the paper, and then I cut a little further back. You gotta catch it sometimes. Cut it back a little further just to give you a little leeway, maybe a lot of leeway. And then you are going to remove from the plastic. Then I like to grab it from the top, like so, and then insert and place. So now we are going here to about there. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it like right there. Now let's see the actual. I like that. I like that a lot. Remember, remove. Sometimes I like to bend it and then we could. Awesome. I'm satisfied with that. All right, the ultimate test. Man, we're gonna save this guy. You're going in the Save Seal collection. How you put back the film door is get rid of that crud right there. You're going to set this in there on the hinge holder. Remember the lever is spring loaded, and you see you can't put it on without pushing that lever. So you push the lever, boom, it's locked. And the ultimate test, if she pops out upon opening, you have done your job. Oh, so satisfying. Now, if it lags and goes doof and catches and then comes out, that means you have stuff all over. But yeah, that is light seals on the X-700. And I am handsome. I am about to clock out with y'all and then clock in with repairing. So, hope everybody has a positive day, and peace.